Alright, welcome everyone. This is the starter account. Gotta get good grind. Yay, and this is day 8 and 9. I just want to go over with you our progress. So since yesterday I've done about 300 runs of Giant Speed 12. First 200 I did with some kind of mediocre runes, so I was about 154 and 46. I think I wrote that down somewhere. Yes, 154 and 46, so 154 wins, 46 losses, which isn't great by any means, but we're starting to get 6-star runes and progress through that. Then we did 100 runs, and we had a little better progress, and we're running about the 85% Giant Speed 11 team. We're slowly getting to B12. I'll go over the B12 right now as I'm talking. The Giants B12. We need to get these runes just a little bit better. So what we're doing right now is we have some squishy units. So Shannon is pretty squishy. So is Fran. Actually, the whole team's pretty squishy. So I'll kind of go over why we're failing. The first thing is those side crystals, which if they get a turn, they do lots of damage, so you have to make sure to keep them under control or be tanky enough that you can survive them. So we'll slowly get better runes, and we'll bring that up as well. So we do have Crow's Second Awaken now, so that's a big boost to the stats and damage as well. This stage for Giant Speed 12, the mid boss has high resistance, so it's hard to land debuffs. Also, Sigmars and Crow don't have enough speed that they go in front of the golems here. So we need to get them a little more speed so they at least go before the enemy team gets a chance to go. We changed Shannon's runes. We put her on Despair to try to stun the side units and whatever else, try to make it to the boss a little easier. Crow is running just over 70% crit rate. So he's missing quite a bit of critical hits, which if he misses a critical hit, he does basically no damage to the boss or mid-boss. So we got to bring that up. We want to bring that up to 85% plus, and then the team should be a little more reliable there. We have been leveling up Sigmars. Sigmars has his second skill all skilled up. Just missing one off the third skill. We're slowly getting that, and you can see just right here that if the crystals do get a turn, they do quite a bit of damage. So it's nice if Shannon gets a stun on them, or Sigmars gets a attack break or something on them as well. So we're slowly making progress here. Okay, we made it to the boss stage. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, we're all buffed up, but we need the attack break and the glancing on the boss there. Okay, we got the attack break. There we go, we got the glancing as well. You can just see there, even with the attack break and glancing, Lauren almost died there because she had a defense break. So we need to get debuffed or buffed back up, but Shannon died. So you can see where we're kind of getting into trouble there. We're slowly getting picked off unit by unit because we don't have enough HP on our units. We also don't have enough speed to cycle through our turns and get the proper debuffs on the enemies and get the proper healing for our team. So our Giant Speed 12 is about a 40% success rate, 40 to 50%, somewhere in there. Our Giant Speed 11 is up to about 80-85% right now. So we're going to keep on doing Giant Speed 11 for now until we can get some better runes on our units. You can see right here, Sigmars needs about, I think it's 160 speed for the mid-boss for Giant Speed 12, so you can go ahead of them. So we need another like 16, so like 20 speed there. And then Crow's not getting a turn first, so we need another like 20 speed there. Lauren, we probably need about another 10k HP. Right now we are just running speed, HP, accuracy. we want to change her to have either a 6-star nice rune for here. We can power up to plus 15. Or we need HP here with a bunch of accuracy, so we can switch over to that. Right now she is at 68% accuracy. We want to be 65% or over. So we need that accuracy rune at the moment. We can power up slot 3s and slot 5s, but we just don't have the proper runes for her right now. So we're not going to do slot 1, 3s or 5s until we get the proper runes, and then we can slowly get more tanky and be able to kill everything. Shannon is weak. I put her on Despair. Slowly getting Despair runes. I don't have quite the proper ones for her yet. She has low defense, low HP, just dying constantly, so I might change her back to Swift, but all of our units we have Fran and Lauren on Swift, so those runes are kind of tied up at the moment, so that's why I changed her to Despair in the meantime. But if I don't get good Despair runes after farming the next couple days, I'm going to switch her back to Swift. It's nice that we got Crow's second awakened, so skill 2 teams up with another ally, damage increased by 20% for each harmful effect on the enemy, and then this effect applies to the ally who attacks together as well, so that's just more of a damage stat. You can boost that up with Devilmon. We don't have the Devilmon for that right now. We're using that on Sigmaris, and then we're going to use the Devilmon on Spectra. Now skill 3 since our second awakened Crow does a branding for 2 turns with a 50% chance. Or sorry, the damage increased by 50% chance for each harmful effect on the enemy. The branding rate is not listed here. I'm not quite sure what that means. It's not 100% accuracy, I don't think. If someone can correct me in comments or stuff like that, and if it is 100% rate, you will need some more accuracy as well. So only 28% accuracy. The crit rate's not quite there. 74% crit rate. I want it like 85% or over, just so I know he's doing damage every single turn. Needs more HP, needs more crit damage, accuracy, all that stuff there as well. So we'll slowly work on that. For guild battles, right now we got into guild battles, but we don't really have units to attack with. We're just attacking the easy defenses. Our guild does green towers first, and then once the green towers are cleared, yellow, and then red towers after that. There's no +6 rule, but it's more of a team effort to get everything spread out and attacked accordingly. So looks like we're going to win this war. We still have a few more people that need to attack. Still 24 divided by 3, that's still 8 people that haven't attacked yet. And we got most of our people had the contribution earlier today. So for go back to guild battles here. For guild battles, we're just using a Fran, Lauren, Crow offense. The other team's just Sigmaris, Lapis, and Shannon right now, and those are the only units we actually have runes on at the moment. So we're using those sparingly, trying to protect easy units. Siege, we did the same thing. We just there was some easy targets just with 1 on defense. We're only in Fighter 2. We've been trying to rank up all season, and we just started out in Challenger, and we just can't rank up. This is like our 6th battle in a row. In Fighter 2, I think we had another 6 or 8 in Fighter 1. It seemed to just go on forever. So hopefully we can rank up to Fighter 3 before Siege ends next week. The Siege tallies end next week, so hopefully we can rank up there. We're going to win this, maybe get a Siege box with some crystals so we can just keep on farming away. Another thing I wanted to go over is the arena here. We are doing the Sanctum of Energy. We have a level 7. We need to put that up to level 10 for part 4 of the Summer's Way. Serious Plant is level 2. We put Guardstone up 1 level. Same Guardstone up 1 level, so that's an extra couple percent defense. Ancient Sword we put up a level, that's an extra 2% attack percent. Sky Totem is your speed, so an extra 2% speed. And put 2 levels into this Fallen Ancient, which gives us 5% more crit damage. This one's pretty cheap to upgrade, so make sure you get that one upgraded and you get a lot more crit damage for your team. More crit damage, the faster you kill units, the faster your dungeon times, and stuff like that. So that's really good to get going. Another thing we have, I didn't go over the league, so when you start the game, you're put into Novice League. Now, the Novice League has double the rewards, or are they triple the rewards? I think it's double the rewards. So league rewards for first place, you get 300 glory points, second 240, third 200, and it kind of drops off from there. Before the arena tally, I noticed that like half an hour before the arena tally, I noticed that I was like 50 points off from being first in the group ranking. So I ended up using refresh on the arena wings with like 10 minutes left in the battles before they were tallied, and I ended up getting first and 300 glory points. So I was gonna get, I think I was in 7th or something, like 6th or 7th. I was gonna get 160, so that's another 140 glory points I got for just kind of paying attention to where I was in the rankings and where I needed to be. So that's one thing to look out for if you're starting a new game. So we did a little bit of Giants. As far as TOA, we're progressing. We haven't done any hard yet. It just reset Sunday. So when was Sunday? Yesterday. Reset yesterday. We did do normal. I wanted some scrolls, so we did normal. We got up to level 50. We're gonna should be able to do up to level 60 now that we have Sigmar stats and team and everything else. We should be able to do 60, maybe get up to 70. I might do a little bit of that next stream, or sorry, not next stream, next video, kind of progress through there. What I'm thinking is, yeah, this team's okay for now. We're going to put Spectre in there, but we need to awaken that tomorrow and put some runes on it as well. So that's going to be our next 6-star. So this is kind of our team for now. Spectre is going to help with attack bar reduction and a big nuke for the bosses. So. Sorry, attack bar reduction and speed reduction. So we're kind of progressing through here. It's not too bad yet. We'll definitely be able to clear TOA 100 soon. After we get Spectre and Verd, it should be pretty well guaranteed. I'll go over that team that we do in the next couple videos once we get Verde and everything going here as well. So shouldn't be too bad. Basically, in the boss stages, you just use Fran and then Lauren on the boss, and then Crow for big damage or Spectre. We have Crow at the moment. We're going to put Spectre in for big damage after. Lapis, you don't really use for TOA, but it's got some attack bar reduction and it's okay for the lower levels. Go, nice team up. So see, level 51, still not too bad, still pretty easy. We'll get through that, no problem. 90 and 100 you want to get to for sure, because we need that LD scroll and the legendary scroll. I'll show you kind of what I've summoned so far. So we have this Volusion here. Once it's awakened, it gets where is it? Which skill does it get? It gets a enhanced skill, or it gets a new skill? New skill. Revives with invincibility and immunity for 1 turn. I'm not going to quite build this yet, but it is a decent bomber. We could use it for TOA. I'll have to think about that if we want to kind of switch it up and do some kind of different TOA team. We don't have anything with dots at the moment, so we don't have Beretta or anything to do dots. We don't have a Tyrant for attack bar reduction or freeze or anything like that, so The bombers are good because once the bomb goes off, it can stun the units. Might do that. Another option would be just to freeze them with Sigmaris for now. We don't need any of that. That's done. Oh yeah, it's going over the units. So, Sealtron, nothing there. So, I'm kind of keeping the Grim Reapers and everything on the side so we can do them later. We've got this Water Jack-o'-lantern. We got Galleon, Fire Blade Dancer with Water Blade Dancer as well. Fire Barbaric King, Wind Ninetails, Fire Dice Magician, and Wind Gargoyle as our 4 stars. Basically, we're using none of those at the moment. We're gonna be using maybe a couple of them in the future, but they're gonna basically sit in storage for now. We're gonna only use what we kind of need as we go along, and everything else keep in storage, out of sight, out of mind. This Golem here, we need this fusion for Verd, so we still need Vigor, the Water Werewolf, and we need the Fire Imp Champion. The Water Werewolf you can get through Secret Dungeons, so we need the Fire Imp Champion. I think you can just summon him. So we have to summon him. We need to somehow get lucky and do that. Or summon a Verd. I try to get Verdi out of Summoning Stones, but the Summoning Stone rotation has changed as well, so can't do that. The new Summoning Stone rotation, we have Vanessa, Usa, and Odin. Vanessa would be nice for the speed lead. Usa provides immunity, and Odin is a single target, ignore damage. For the 4 stars, Chisoon's not really needed anymore now that Fran's out. Chisoon's still kind of nice in some situations, but we're not really needed anymore. The Wind Kung Fu Girl here. The Wind Kung Fu Girl, she has this, when she's awakened, she has a 3rd skill which does a block beneficial effect. She's really actually good for Steel Fortress. And another one here, we have the Water Joker, which I already explained earlier. And the Fire Death Knight does damage based on its max HP, so it's not really a unit we're going to build anyways, so the other 3 4 stars aren't too bad. And this Water Dryad, she's unique where she provides Oblivion to units for 3 turns. Don't think I'm going to build her, but if we get one, we're definitely going to keep it in storage, and if we do decide to build it, we can do that in the future. For crafting, we've been doing the ancient runes as we get them from Karzan. We already did all those. You can get some decent runes in there anyways. They rarely drop though, so don't expect good runes every time you craft. We've been crafting violent runes. We're slowly collecting a few. We have a couple 6-star violent runes that we need to work on, but we don't have a full set that would go on a unit. After Violent, I've been selecting Swift, just trying to get some 6-star runes with speed on them. Might be more beneficial if we went to Despair to try to get Shannon boosted up, but Swift is just good all around. The problem with Swift though is you'd want speed on the rune. So if it doesn't have speed, it'd have to go with like an offset, something else, and just not really the value you're looking for. So keep that in mind if you are trying to go for Swift runes. I think that's going to be about it for today. We're going to farm some more GB11 and hopefully get our Giant Speed 12 team up to even like 70-80% by tomorrow or the next day, and then slowly work that up towards like 90%. Start getting some solid 6-star runes. Scrolls will start dropping as well. That's another thing I didn't mention. I'm not buying any premium packs or anything like that. All the crystals are going towards dungeons and just farming dungeons and getting runes. The runes, we're eventually going to go through and sell a bunch, so we're going to get rid of a lot of the 5-star runes we have at the moment. I'm kind of keeping everything for now, but we're going to have to sort through them soon. and start selling. Another thing to do is make sure to do Labyrinth every day. So right now we've already found Tartarus. In order to get the reward, you have to have over 300 contribution in order to collect your Labyrinth box. So right now we are sitting at 460. We're going to collect our box for sure. We're able to beat most stages on normal. And then for Tartarus, we still have to go on easy for now. We can boost that up probably to normal, no problem. Fran, Lauren, Crows, whatever else I'm using at the moment. We're going to eventually get more units. That can help with that as well. But for right now, we're just using like 6 different units, and that's all we're using. Forgot to mention for Siege. For Siege, you need over 40 points of contribution in order to get bonus rewards. So the bonus rewards will be more guild points and more crystals as well. So make sure you get over 40 contribution and help your team, and that will help your team out as well. Right now we have one more mission left in this guild mission event. It's just for monsters used in Siege. We've been having a little trouble with this. Just because all the teams have been going down very easily because we're in such low rank. We have a guild that's way higher has higher members than the ranking we're at because we're a newer guild and we're ranking up. So we just need to get to the 2,000 monsters and then we can get that reappraisal stone. So we have one more battle to do that before they count the Siege rewards. And then we'll get to collect this 20, so we can get either 1 wind scroll or we can get 3 pack of wind scrolls from that as well. You would think that's not much, but over the course of 20 some guild members, that's 20 some scrolls for the team, and someone might get something. As for the other event, we've been slowly collecting. Make sure you collect, I'd say early game, make sure you collect violent runes for sure. So all these extra things are going to be for violent runes. Get nice little rewards on the side here as well. For these, I've been collecting water attribute ones, just to try to get something for like Sigmaris or something like that. You don't really want to get the light dark ones because you won't have later on in the game you'll have way more water, wind, and fire units than light and dark. And you just find a lot of those light and dark artifacts and stuff just don't get used because you don't have enough units to put them on, enough runes to kind of go around to put them on those units. So just be careful with that. So that'd be something to work on if you're like missing something for your Lucian or like for Sigmaris, if I get extra crit damage or something like that from a skill, that would help. Be really nice. I think that's going to be about it for today. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to do another episode tomorrow. Not this 2-day stuff. I've been having computer troubles and trying to get everything together. And it keeps Windows updating and crashing my computer. And I've had to reload a bunch of stuff. So I'll try to get a video tomorrow if everything goes well and I don't have to reset the whole system again. So, all right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Love you all. Have a great day.